Hello everyone, you have come to Tata Comic Preview channel. Let read together. Have fun. Shuafan's heart twitched and his mouth widened into a smile as his hand touched her back and let a red glow enter her. No matter what happens, I'll never leave you. The two fiends were speechless. Dude, we're your teammates here. Shouldn't you tell us how to deal with the danger? Fiend Yang and company are awaiting rescue, yet here you are flirting with women? The sect rules are right. Any demonic cultivator taken by love will lose themselves in it. Shui Ruohua and the others had an odd taste in their mouth. Any sect forbids men and women from getting too close. While not as strict as demonic cultivators, righteous cultivators deny it on account of messing with their cultivation. These women were in the prime of their womanhood. Sure, they indulged in some hanky-panky now and then, but they still cultivated the rest of the time. But seeing these two in a world of their own making stirred something in their lonely hearts, a longing and desire they never knew existed. Dan went beet red. Sister Qingchang is like a fairy, with all in the sect adoring her, yet why did she fall for a demon? She had no answer. That senior sister of hers was punished for the same reason. Dan began to worry about Chu Qingchang's shaky future. Go die, you rotten couple. Let her go, you prick, I got dibs first. Do it now or die. The hatred-fueled howl came from beyond the fog. While scared out of their minds still, the others had to admit that these two lovebirds showing off in public needed to be talked down. Dude, we're on different sides, but we got your back. Shuafan smiled, irking him on purpose, raising their connected hands. I'm just that charming. What are you gonna do about it? Hi, getting you separated is nothing to me, overconfident punk. The cackle was followed by the billowing fog rushing for them. It took the rest in its wake like all the countless victims before. I will have you suffer in the 7th grade soul-rotting moon array for 49 days. When I get my fill of her, I'll drop by to tell you how she fared. Hi. All wanted to run away, but where? It took little time for the fog to take them, leaving but the cute couple. The two stepped back for as long as they could, but alas, the fog was on them. Chu Qingchang's mind hazed over and Zhuofan shouted, Qingchang. His cries died out as well with his eyes glazing over. The cackle came once again, fool, no matter how sharp your mind is, you're too weak. It's a waste of time toying with a puny second-layer radiant stage cultivator. Hi. Pa. Shuafan's hand on Chu Qingchang got thrown off, and then a burst of distant laughter echoed. Too bad the guy didn't notice Shua's eyes sporting an extra bright azure flame. Roar. The prismatic dragon roamed within his mind, surrounded by the fog yet never approaching. The prismatic shield protected it from anything. The dragon's eyes snapped open and howled as a torrent of azure flame exploded from within it into an inferno, burning away any trace of the fog. Shuafan opened his eyes, the azure flame flicking on his forehead, clearing his mind. The guy played for so long he got cocky. He has no clue of the meaning of who laughs last. Shuafan snickered, with the azure flame, no method will ever harm my soul. Now then, time to follow him to his lair. Shuafan then gave his white surroundings a once-over and sighed, almost forgot, I'm still stuck in his array. If you can set one, can't I as well? I have sacred stones too. If there's one thing I don't lack, it's sacred stones. Hi. With a cackle, Shuafan waved his hands, and the lights released formed an intricate array. Then formed a hand sign and shouted, array on array. Boom. With a large quake, Shuafan at the center, a dazzling light flashed, expanding in all directions. The inexplicable fog had met its match, scattering on the spot. The empty town was now clear and regained its quiet nature. Except for being empty. No. In a deep cave, a shriek bounced off the solid bedrock. Shui Ruohua and the newly captured prey opened their eyes to witness a most blushing scene. They saw a blushing man with red hair and a creepy smile, the same youth they met 2 weeks back. As well as a most familiar woman, howling under that vile spawn of a human being. Junior sister. Shui Ruohua cried, you bastard, let her go. She felt powerless to come to her rescue, finding her cultivation sapped. The redhead snickered, Hi, lassie, are you that excited? Don't worry, your number will come up soon. Rotten piece of filth. Shui Ruowa's eyes were red at the agony her dear junior sister was subjected to. Chu Qingchang and Dan woke up as well to see the same revolting image. While of the demon scheming sex gang, only the women snorted something, as the rest were quite eager learners of this ritual the beasts used every now and then. Fiend Yang was drooling, Hey, pilgrim, we don't know them, just bumped into each other. Do what you want with the girls, but let us go. I saw you trying to help them. Don't think your act will fool anyone. The redhead mocked. Fiend Yang sighed, Our leader is an old friend of that woman, so he wanted to help. We're different. Who cares? You're in my cave, so that makes you my prey, at my whim. The redhead cackled as he put more effort into his actions, making the miss under him cry one last time before slumping. She dried up under the naked eye, becoming a husk in seconds. Sucking in? Fiend Yang eased up. Since the guy trains in such an art, we guys should be safe. Whoosh. The redhead, however, stood up and flicked for a youth to fall into his hand. He then absorbed the red lights emanating from the kid, his essence. The youth ended up dried up like the lass. Now it's young. Fiend Yang's face twitched, looking at the redhead with pitiful eyes. Dude, are you a man or woman? Can't you just pick one? Let some of us have a shot at life at least. Hi, I'm taking both Yin and Yang. Don't you worry, I'll be tending to pluck an ethereal stage expert's Yang soon. It must be a treat for sure. Fiend Yang's face sank and looked at his fellow comrades sporting the same bitter face.